Hello, welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today you're going to see how to plan a wardrobe with front drawers as interior drawers, like you see here. Yeah, I will turn on the smart legs and I will close the doors. Yeah, I actually now click here on a tab on a smart leg for the front and I will delete it. Now you see here we have our front drawers, and yeah, we will step by step see how to plan this wardrobe. So let's start. We are beginning and we just click on the File tab and start a new project. We don't need to save it. All right. First of all, we we keep the room like it is, and then we click here on a width for the cabinet. Yeah, you see here the Windows opening, width of cabinet, and we type in 1600. Confirm it with enter, and the height is 2000. And then we go on a division tab, and here we add one vertical. So, and we have now two areas, and the areas, they are related in relation 1 to 2. And that's why we click here on this dimension for the right side. Yeah, the Windows opening, we type in number 2, confirm it with enter, and you see it's automatically related 1 to 2. So, and here I want to show you a hack. Yeah, if you later on want to have that the fronts have the same width, you need to consider one thing. Yeah, I click now here on front and I'll add here a right door and a double door. Yeah, you see, this is related in relation 1 to 2 to each other. And we are measuring now the width of the doors. We start with the left door. So therefore we keep the control button pressed. Yeah, and every time when we go here on a corner, you see the red flag is appearing with a coordinate of this point. Yeah, when we click it with the left mouse click, it's turning to green, and we go to here, and you see the value dx, which is the width. Yeah, you see here the coordinate system. It's 538.3. 538.3. We click on OK, and we measure this door. And you see that is smaller, that is just 524.83. So now you have here the checkbox front with the same width. Yeah, when you click on here, you see here when you look on the dimension, yeah, you can activate and deactivate it. Yeah, you see the area on the left side is getting a bit smaller, that the fronts have the same width. Yeah. Now we can also check it. Yeah, we measure this and this again. That is 529.3. This is 529.3. And last but not least, the right door, we see also it's 529.3. So this function, front with the same width, is just working. I will delete here the front. It's just working when you use the verticals, the first time, yeah. And that is first condition. And second condition is you can't type in here 800. Yeah, then when you type in something bigger, which is 10, yeah, it can't be adapted. Yeah, so you need to have, when we click on here, relation number, yeah, or number between 1 and 10. So yeah, you just need to consider this, and then you can use the function front same width. Yeah. Also, when we don't have a front, you can here activate and deactivate it, and you see how the area are adapting. Okay. Yeah, that is just for the background knowledge. Keep it in mind, it can be useful. So yeah, another thing is we added here the vertical. When we click here on a drop-down menu, you can here also decide should the vertical passing top and bottom or not. Yeah, do you want to have a double or a single one? All right. Yeah, when you have made your decision, we are continuing, and here on the left side, we add 4 horizontals and just drag in and drop it in here. And on the right side, we just have 1 horizontal. Yeah, and here in the bottom right area, we add here 2 verticals. So when you want to turn off the row of folds, yeah, we can also make it a bit more clearly. Therefore, we click here on the eye on the top left corner, and here when we click on the yellow cube, you see you can choose here different views. Yeah, here you see the row of hole a bit more clearly. Also here are the drillings for the minifix. So in this case, when you want to let to disappear the row of holes, then you go here on the interior tab, click here on the drop down menu for the adjustable shelves. Here you find the options for the row of holes. Yeah, you can let the whole row of holes passing. Then this passing, when you use this, yeah, you have it for every area like you see. Yeah, you can define it here in the setting. When we open here the setting for the row of folds, yeah, you see here distance bottom, distance top, front, back, depth, diameter, and so on. So you can set up also your row of folds, your default, and here you can choose the option. Yeah, when we choose here a group of folds, then the row of folds are just appearing when there is when you use the adjustable shelves. In this case, we have here verticals and not the shelves. That's why we don't have here any hole. Now, when we would add here an adjustable shelf, you see here also appearing the group of holes. So I will delete it, click on the smart click, and here on the yellow cross. All right. Now we are going here to the bottom right corner. And here we want to have an offset of the verticals. And therefore, we click here on a smart click for the bottom right area. Yeah. So you do have two smart clicks here. The one for the only the left area from the bottom right area, but we want to have here the whole bottom run area. So we click on here and the circle menu is opening, and here we see the icon for offset divider, and here the window is opening, and we type in 70, confirming it with enter. So, and now we do want to make this a bit bigger. So we click on here. You can choose your width when you click here on an icon for the width. And here's also, yeah, when you type something between 1 and 10, then it's related here in relation 1 to 10 to 1. When you type here 11, the area is just 11 millimeter. Yeah. So we don't want to have this. That's why we click on here. You can also type in, now you see it's here 833. Yeah, you also type in like 850. Yeah, then it's fixed. So, okay. Then we want to have close rail, a close lift. Yeah, we click on here. Distance to back. When here is nothing, it's automatically in the middle. And when you drag it and drop it in here, you see it's also appearing in here. All right. So we don't need interior drawers because we use here the front drawers as interior drawers. And therefore we click here on a front tab, and here we can add the trim, the doors and the drawers. And here we can choose a setting for the handles. All right. So the next step will be that we add here the trim for the left and right side. And therefore, you just drag and drop the trim in the right area. So you see, it's a bit tricky. Not tricky, but you need to pay attention. You see it in the preview when you got accidentally on divider, it's automatically choosing the bigger one. So therefore, you have two options. Yeah, when you zoom in, yeah, it's easier to catch. We see here we have the trim. Another way is you click on here, go on the width. Yeah, so keep it on the beginning. Like I just type in 250. Yeah, then you see it's easier to catch here the area. And after you have set it up your front trims, you can click on here and change the width to 850, and the trims are also adapting. All right, so the next step is that we add here the drawers, and we want to have here 4 drawers. Type in here 4 and click on the drop-down menu. Choose here the hardware. We want to have the Movento, and we just drag and drop here the four drawers in it. And you see now we are well done. So you can also click here on a drop-down menu for the handles. When you have like clip on or push to open, then you can also click here on no handles. Yeah, then the handles are disappearing. And like when you updated the lastest version and you click here um, on the dampener, yeah, here's the depth when you have your dot and like 6. Yeah, you can also set up a distance from the front, from the edge to the front. Yeah, you see how the front is moving 6 millimeter or 2. It's depending. Okay. So when there are any questions, just let me know in a chat. So, yeah, here it's not a dot. Use a comma, yeah, and then you set up behind the comma the value, the distance of from the front to the edge. All right. When you have done this, yeah, I click on here and on a yellow cube to choose another view which I like more. All right. So the next and the last step will be that we add here the doors. Yeah, we just want to have one door, a double door. Yeah, here we let it drop on a vertical of the right side and we get a double door over here and then click on the drop down menu, left door and here as well. So when we go in here, you see here's the distance also 6 millimeter. We can also measure it, yeah, from the edge to the edge from the front. You see your dy is 6, yeah, and this is also this value here. 7, comma, and when you type in 2, it's 2 millimeter, 6 are 6 millimeter when you use push to open or tip on hardware. All right. So yeah, that is it. Yeah, and now the doors have the same width, and we can here also click on the eye and open the doors. And you see here when you can also change the construction of the drawers. Yeah, we have here the front and the drawer box. When you click here on the drop down menu for the drawer, and here in the setting, you can here change the construction of the drawer box. When you type in here number 3, front part passing, and you save it, then you see the front part of the box will disappear because then we just use the trim for the front. All right. So last but not least, we can change the material. Yeah, therefore you already know, I think. You click here on material and yeah, just pick a other material. Yeah, before you can, when you drag and drop it in here, yeah, you can also click all parts of the group. Here, then all verticals and horizontals belonging to the group, and you can change them. Then we click here on the eye and on a gray cube with the arrows, and we can let disappear the smart legs measurements and so on. Yeah, you can show it to your customer with open fronts when you click here again with visible doors, and when you click here again also with visible fronts for the drawers. And when you click here again, we see it also with this fronts. All right, now we are done, and thank you for your attention, and I'm looking forward to our next time. So take care, and I wish you all the best to plan it yourself. So see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.